Vilakazi did brilliantly to get a pass away. Chikoya now, he's got Maniatella in the middle. Can he pick him out? Squares it, Vilakazi facing the wrong way. Turns, shoots 3-0.
What's happening, Five Nation? Welcome to another episode of the Champions Blueprint. Trust me, this one is a special episode. I've got one of the golden boys of South African football. He's an absolute legend, a man who has scored 56 goals for Orlando Pirates. His name is Benedict Vilakazi. As you know, my name is Aaron, and it's about to be an incredibly special conversation because so often we talk about legends when we look at South African football. This man is truly a legend of the game. Babuto, kunjani ba? All right.
Aaron, look, I'm shaking because I'm not used to this. I'm used to make noise there in the field. So today I'm caught up here. I'm like, oh, this guy. Okay, but anyway, no, thanks, my brother, for having me. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to have a good chat with you.
Babuto, we have to talk about where it all started for you. You know, when you say Benedict Vilakazi, we think of Orlando Pirates. We think of Amapagane.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how you started your journey with Orlando Pirates, but also the special relationship that you have with the chairman, Dr. Ivan Kos.
Aaron, you know, I remember actually in that week I was training with Sundowns. Then I remember that Sundowns, they said to me, look, on Friday you must come and sign a contract. Okay, no, I was happy. Looking forward that on Friday I'm going to sign a contract. It was Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Parachutes came to our school and said, hey, look, the chairman, Dr. Ivan Koza, wants to come and see you. Come and see me. What? No, you want to come and play for Parachutes? What? So I was so excited, but I was like, maybe he's just talking. Then he said, no, look, I'm going to come with him around 3-4 at your house, and then so that you can meet your parents and then take it from there. Oh, okay, fine. And I got home, then I told my father, hey, time up, hey, Parachutes now, Dr. Ivan Koza, Salana, Funa, parents.
Yeah.
My father told him, I know, you're lying, man. There's no way, pigment like that, and you know what happened is that thing, around past 3, then little kids, they came inside and knocked at the door and they said, no man, there's some people that they're looking for you. Me, yes, okay. And then I went down, then I saw Parachutes, and then I was like, hey, there's a chairman here. And then, okay, from there they came inside, and then he spoke to my father and asked my father that can he allow me to come and play for Orlando Pirates. And then my father said, look, I'm not playing football. Yeah. He's the one who's playing football, and let me ask him. And then I said, I just want to play football. Why not? Then that's when the chairman said there was no way I will allow this boy to go and play for a team that's a Pitori. He stays here in Tipkloof. I just stays just here, a few streets away from this house, and then I'll allow the boy to go there. No ways. So that's how I went to Pirates, and he took me like his son. And I even today I still really appreciate that he really took me like his son, and I've grown up at Pirates, and I was before I joined Pirates, I was gold and black.
Yes.
You know, I was gold and black. And then when I joined Pirates, I said, no, man, but at least there's a black color. At least the both teams will be there. So I was, you know, black and white. And look, he made life very easy for me. And I even today, I still call him a timer. And others were like, but why are we calling him chairman? We're calling him timer. So a lot of people, they didn't understand why I'm calling him a timer. It's how he took me to his team and how he treated me like I was like his son in the team, and he was a father to me. Even today, he's still a father to me. That you know, we talk sometime, and I remember last year late, you know, he called me, and when he called me, I was like, wow, my father is calling me, and I was so excited, you know, because he's he made me to be who I am today, and I will always be grateful to the chairman that a big team like Orlando Pirates, and as big as he is, Dr. Vilakazi, he came to my father's house and asked for me to play for him, and yeah, man, he's one of a kind.
Yeah,
he's one of a kind, Aaron. I'm not gonna lie to you. No one is perfect in this world. If there was a manual for all the parents to do the right things, I think everyone would be living a really, really good life.
Yeah.
But because we're human beings, we all make mistakes. As kids, we make mistakes. As parents, there's one thing that I've learned now as a parent too, is that we always want the best for our kids.
Yeah.
Even when our kids, they don't see that, no, I don't want you to go there because there's a fire there, and we'll continue to go there. And he was really patient, and yes, we made mistakes in life, but he was there to protect us, especially, I would say me. I had a really close relationship with him, and yeah, Aaron, man, I really appreciate that.
In terms of the derby, right? You've mentioned it now that you were initially a Kaizer Chiefs supporter. Yeah. You then became a Baganeer. Yeah. But when you look at the South African derby, but it's always to derby, the biggest derby on the African continent, right? You were the most lethal striker. Kaizer Chiefs used to fear you. Even when you look at your physique, you are shorter, you are fast with the runs. Yeah. What made you so lethal as a striker? Because when the derby was on, we all knew that Manutsozo Korala.
I've learned this from, Aaron, when a father is talking to you, there's certain words that he gives you, and you don't realize that, and then you realize later. And he used to say, when you make a mistake, I'm going to hit you, and I'm going to hit you hard. You know why? It's because I want the best for you. And I didn't understand at that time. When you're young, you think you're smart, you're clever. I know it's time. Yeah. But he taught me a lot of things, and to understand what is the derby, what the derby means in South African football. And I remember my first game of the derby. Initially, I was not part of the team. I was part of the team in terms of preparing, training, and all of that. And then the team went to the camp. Then in the morning, I got a call from Palacios to say, hey, are you ready? Ready for what? No, there's a game tonight. No, coach, but I'm not in the team, so obviously, I'm not ready because I'm not in the team. No. The chairman is going to call you because one of the players is sick, so they need a replacement. So you need to come in. Are you serious? Yes. Okay, I waited there for 5-10 minutes. The chairman called me. I was like, wow. The chairman said, "Dear boy, timer, Munjad call. Hey, are you ready? Timer, young Fara so tongue as clever. Angeke uzothi kimi usho ukuthi ready noma ukho ready. No chibela ready. I said, okay, my man, they're coming to fetch you. The dress code 1, 2, 3 are perfect. Then they came to fetch me. I went to the camp. Like I couldn't believe. Yeah. And then he said, look, just go there and play. Whatever happens, doesn't matter. Just go there and play. And look, that was my first derby. We played at Ellis Park. We played against Chiefs. The game ended up 2-2. I started the game, and I was shocked that, I was not in the camp, and then now I'm starting the game, and I had a very good game, and because of the intensity and all of that, I started to get cramps around about, I think, 75 to 80 minutes. Then I had to be taken out. But from there, that's when the chairman said, look, from now on, I don't want excuses. Yeah. I said, so Timer, what do you say? I said, he said to me, when Paris is playing, you must be the field of play. Whether you are sick, whether you are injured, whatever, if you have to crawl, you'll crawl in that field. You go. Because what you did tonight, no one thought of you to do this job. And now everyone is looking at you to save us. We don't have somebody that will save us, so you are a saver. Then the policy in the court, whether you want to be, I used to say, you want to be a hammer or a nail. So I said, no, I want to be a hammer. I said, okay, if you want to be a hammer, then take my words. Then from there, started the show now.
Everything started changing for you.
Now, I got support from my teammates, the coaches, senior players, and I was lucky. And this is one thing that I always say to these young boys, but they don't see it now. I used to take a training kit at the locker room for the senior players. I'll take it there, take it to the changing room, and then they will change, and then after training I'll take there and put it back there. And I enjoyed that, and trying to understand what's happening, why these guys are living like this and all of that. And I understood why it's so important that when you go to that field of play, you need to work more than the weight itself, work hard. And Abotabam Gomeni, Gerard Rampachle, William Jackson, I was so happy to hear that now he's coaching. He's an assistant coach at Swelele. William Okpara. Look, I've got a list of all these guys that they helped me a lot in the team, and especially when it gets to the derby. I remember the Stampede at Ellis Park. We had the training before, and when you playing the small-sided game, and then I had an opportunity to score, and I scored. They passed me the ball, and then I scored. Then I said to them, "You'll see tomorrow. I'm going to score like this. I'll get a pass like this, and then I'm going to score like this."
You saw the vision before it happened.
They said to me, "No way, it's against Chiefs." Do you know Chiefs?
Yeah.
So I said, don't tell me about Chiefs. No, bring them here.
Yeah.
And it happens that Tony Dotigwe scored first. It was a very nice game. Like I've never played a derby like that in my life, where when Chiefs they've got the ball, the touches, they are taking, they take a shot. I was like, wow, hey, they didn't score, and then we coming also, and then so Tony Dotigwe scored. And then we were like, and then Tabam Gomen said, no, calm down.
Relax.
Calm down.
We've got this.
We've got this game, don't worry. And it happened exactly like I said. I got a pass like this, then I just tapped in. And then unfortunately, it happens that we lost people. Night, brothers, sisters, mothers, uncles. It was not a good night, but in terms of the game, it was very interesting. And again, I remember we played a Vodacom Challenge in the final in Durban against Chiefs. Aaron. It's what, like, I've never won that game. It was very tense game and tough game. It happens 1-2, 1-on-1 with Brian Baloyi.
Spider.
I had tried to put it there, Brian Garrett. They played the counter-attack, they scored, we lost. Brian said to me, "You are still a young boy, son. You can go and ask your big brothers, they'll tell you about me." And I said, "No, it's fine.
I'll show you."
I said, "No, it's fine." And then I went back to training, and then we played the derby again. Then I said to him, "Hey, Khulman, are you there?" He said, "Go and ask them, they will tell you about me. You're still a baby." I said, "Okay." I scored. I scored with the left footer, cheap. And then after the game, I said, "Hey, Khulman, I will beat you." So we started to have now a relationship now with Chiefs players, Brian Baloyi, and he even said to me, "Look, you're young, but I like that heart that you've got to say you're gonna force to do it. You're gonna grind for it, even if it's tough. But that fighting spirit that you've got, boy, keep it up. And yeah, here comes Rowan. Yeah, Rowan. Unfortunately, Rowan become my I would say my daily pet. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Every time when Rowan is there, and I will hit him.
Yes.
I will hit
You'll
him.
always go.
I will look. That's when I started to say to my teammates, give me Chiefs anytime, even 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll beat them.
You were never scared of Chiefs?
No, not at all. And then it came this thing of saying, when you've got this child, you love this child. Now these other kids, they see that you love this one. This one's a special kid. Then you make the mistake. What do you do? So those words of the chairman, that you need to heed this one that you love the most, so that you make an example to the rest, so that they know that even if it doesn't matter how much I love you, but when you make a mistake, I need to punish you.
I will discipline you.
Yeah, and I said to them, that's why I had to punish Chiefs.
Yeah,
because I love them too much.
So it's because of your love
I love
that you
them
gave
too much.
Chiefs a beating.
So I need to show them that, look, I love you guys.
Yes.
And I had to, I had to hammer them and time and again, man. And I enjoyed playing the derby, and I always score goals, scored with the header.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Many big moments. I mean, when you look back at your career, I mean, many of us have watched videos of you playing. Many of us have heard the legend of the great Benedict Vilakazi. You've achieved so much. Is there one particular achievement or a goal or a moment that really stands out for you? Because, I mean, you've had a glittering career. There's so much to talk about.
Man. Firstly, to represent my country. Aaron, the first time I realized how much it means to represent a country, it's when I visited one of the villages in KZN. Like a village where there's no lights, people are, doing fire there, they use candles and all of that. And I was like, these people, they spend their money to come and watch me play. Then I was like, man, I cannot go in the field of play and disappoint these people. They're working hard, some they're working in the farms, in the mines, they don't earn much. Instead of taking that money to buy food for his family, but he will buy a ticket to come and watch me. And from that time, I said to myself, every time when I go to the field of play, I will play as if it's my last game. So that's why every time I go to the field of play, it's like I go there like to die because of
you leave it all on the line.
I think of these people that they sacrifice their lives, and some people they don't know, and it really touched me, Aaron, that there's people that they can drive night to come and watch me playing. And then from there they need to drive home. You think of what if anything happens on the road and all of that, and it really did touch me. So to represent my country, Aaron, it meant something that I cannot really explain. I started on playing the under-20 national team. I was a captain. I went to play the under-23s. I was also a captain. I went to the Bafana Bafana. And the biggest moment of my life was when we played the COSAFA. The first time I would say not the really first time we played COSAFA Cup, but the first time we won a COSAFA Cup. I remember we played against Malawi in Malawi. I was in the bench. I didn't play. We played a draw 0-0 there, and then now we're gonna play here at home in Durban. Then I said, I have a fit to again, but fit to less at Durban.
Give me a chance.
I have a fit to again. So I was in the bench. Game was going on. I think the last 20 minutes, that's when the whole stadium started to shout for my name. Shout.
So people were calling for you to play.
Yes. And I remember the coach was Coach Six Mashaba. And I remember a day before a training, we were practicing crosses. So I was doing, putting those good crosses, and so now they're shouting my name, and he said I must warm up, and then I went to warm up. When I was warm up with the guys said, "Lord, so look, this is okay.
Yeah.
You can hear everyone is behind you, but don't put yourself under pressure. Just go in there, do what you can do best. They always
Yeah. Yes.
Go and give those guys a
Yes.
headache. And Coach Mashaba called me, and then I went in, and then he said I must go and play in the right. And I remember Semima Khalifa was playing attacking midfield. So after about 5 minutes, then I was like, I Semi, bheka mfethu wena umnandi vele la ka right.
Yes.
Yabo. Athi ngene la.
Yeah, na switch.
Athe manje ucoach ngathi Bafana Mamela ucoach makathi ngizothi yima shout.
We are the players. We must change the dynamic.
Yeah, phela ngizomtshela bese ayangishouta mina if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I thought okay, no sharp. Then Semi went that side, and then I came in the middle. And then Aaron, something happened, and I will never forget that move. It same applies the move of the goal that I scored against Nigeria in Ellis Park. I got the ball from the left back. That was Patrick Mayo. Patrick Mayo played me the ball, and then I turned. I was in our half. Then I made a run, going straight attacking. Then I had played those 1-2s in the middle, like get to the final third. Like he used to play for Golden Arrows.
Yeah.
I played him 1-2. He put it there. The keeper came. I put it in the net, and that move was the best. And that was the first time we won the COSAFA Cup as South Africa, and I was very, very happy on that game. And come again, we're facing Nigeria.
Yeah.
In the history books of South Africa and Nigeria, we've never beaten Nigeria. Always Nigeria, they're always hammering us and all of that. And here now facing Nigeria, we scored first. Sean Bartlett scored first goal.
Yeah.
Then they came back to equalize. I remember, I think we went to halftime. Now, halftime, Sean and Benny McCarthy. Now they say to hey Baba, and then now today we are there, deep there, come closer, closer, then we can play, then you can do your thing. I'm like, hey guys, Quintin is calling me to come back. I was playing with Quintin Fortune in that midfield. So Quintin is calling me back, so now I cannot stay up front there, I can come in. Then they said, no, look, it's second half now. We have to push. We will tell Quintin that he must allow you to go, so he must work there in that midfield. I said, no, if we can talk to him, then I can go. They went to him, Quintin, leave him, allow him to go there. We need him there because we make runs, no one is coming, so we need him to come. And he says, fine. And you know what happened in that goal? That was the best move of Bradley, it was Bradley Cannell and Benny McCarthy, because I went to Bradley Cannell, he played me the pass, then I played back to him, then I turned to just make a bit of a jog going forward. Then I look at Bradley Cannell, then I look at Benny McCarthy. So Benny was standing just straight with me. And then all of a sudden, Benny made a run where it goes wide. And when it goes wide, so I saw Bradley was looking at him. Then I saw the defender was following Benny. I was like, okay, here's the space. Then look, I start my push. I went to that space, and then Bradley played the Benny that ball, and then Benny just played the one touch to me. Then I had a keeper to beat, put it in the net, and that was, those, I would say really in my life, those two moments,
they really stand out. So Babuto, we are right here at the Randburg Football Club, right? We know that you are currently busy with some coaching, as we can see your team practicing and training in the background. This is the Champions Blueprint, and what we focus on here is what are some of the lessons that the greats like yourself, those that have done it before us, can share with us, those that are currently playing and those that don't play. Because what I truly believe is that there are certain sporting principles that apply to life as a whole. What is that Champions Blueprint that you can leave us with, and that message that you continuously share with these young lads that you are training right here in Randburg? Aaron, I've learned this in life.
I always say to my players, when you walk out of clubhouse, there's stop sign. Then that stop sign, then there's a road. Either you go right or either you go left. You must decide. And then when you turn left, you go, there's a hump. There's a reason why there's that hump. You go over that hump. Remember, you're not going to go to that hump with a speed. Then it tells you that there is something that it's not really good if you're going to go with speed. And then you jump there slowly, you go further, then you get another stop sign. That's how life is, and that's how football is. Football, it's like you need to look at the game, look at your opponent, study him, knows that when you've got the ball, you cannot go with him with that speed all the time. Sometimes you need to go slowly and wait for him to move in the direction that you want.
Approach with caution.
Same applies to when you go out here, there's a stop sign. So the stop sign, it's a guideline to say, wait. And wait for the right moment for you to move. So same applies to football, because if you're not gonna take those principles of life to football, then it means you're going to fail. And the most important thing that when I draw my line in everything, I always say, listening is a skill. It's a very, very, very important skill in football and in life in general. And then they ask, why, coach? I said, if you don't listen, you can't respond. But if you listen, you'll respond. That's why it's so important that you need to be a good listener. You can be lazy in reaction, but you can listen. And as a coach, I will see that, okay, oh, he understands what I want, but it takes time. Okay, now I know that, okay, when it takes time, that means I need to change certain things, maybe in terms of how I communicate with you, so that you can act quickly. Or maybe I will say, no, man, look, you need to be aware that when you take time, they recover. By the time you want to make that action, everyone is back there, you can't score. So you find all those things. But in life, I tell my players to say, no one is perfect in life. I'm a coach today. I was once a player. I made mistakes. And those mistakes, they made me to be a better player. I want you, go and make those mistakes. And by making those mistakes, you are helping me to help you to be a better player. So if you're not gonna go there and apply yourself, how will I help you? What is it that I will say I know about you if I didn't see you in the field of play? And so far, look, Aaron, things are looking good. I talk to my colleagues here, and they're saying, coach, your team looks good now. We didn't, actually, when I came here, I was coaching the under-14s, and we didn't start well, but eventually, you know, how I put things together and all of that, and things were coming right. And then they asked me, our technical director and my chairman, they asked me to come and to the under-17s. And I struggle a bit.
Yeah, there were some challenges.
A lot of challenges, but you know, slowly but surely, now things are getting there. And I heard my colleagues saying, look, coach, your team looks good. Now we can see the boys' confidence. Now we create chances. Now you're scoring. And but I'm not doing it alone. I'm doing it with the Coach Fields, that I'm working close with him, and also the effort of the boys, because I always say, as a coach to be good, it also goes to players. If you've got good players, you're going to be a good coach. And again, you know, football, it's sometimes complicated, because you can have good players and have a bad coach. You can have a good coach but have bad players. So it all goes to say, how do we understand each other? Do we complement each other in terms of them taking the message from me and apply that? And some, you know, they started, I would say maybe about a month ago. Because when I planned my session and prepared them, they were like, this is not going to happen.
Yeah.
This is not going to. And we concede goals. Then I said to them, didn't I prepare you guys to defend
this is exactly what I told you.
They said, you did, coach. And then what happened? Sorry, coach. Okay, boys.
Yeah.
Again. But now they started to understand now. And we are really not conceding. And I was so happy that I think we played about 4 or 5 games, didn't concede. And yeah, I'm happy here. I've got good support from the chairman, the technical director, Coach Fields, and also other coaches that we work together, all of them, because we share ideas.
Yes.
To say, man, look, man, I remember the score was. We were playing here at home. The score was 1-0. The other team was leading us here. So I'm analyzing the game there. So other coaches are here. Then now the technical director is asking me, Coach, the score is 1-0. We've got about 30 minutes left. What do you think? I said, no, I'm going to make a change. Take this player, go wide, take this player there, and then
you had a plan.
This here. Then he said, is it going to work? I said, watch. And then we came back, we scored, equalizing goal, scored a winning goal, we won the game. And then he said, how do you get it right? I said, I was watching this team, that how they defend, and especially the midfielders, how they move. Do they allow us to break in the midfield, or do they allow us to use width? And while we're using width, do we have a space for our midfielders to go in there or not? So I found out that we do have a space to go. So I said, okay, that's why I have to put 2 strikers. But I told the other striker, when we've got a ball, don't go in, just stay behind.
Yeah.
And then
everything went according to plan.
I'm telling you.
No.
I'm telling you.
Babuto,
thank
you so much for sharing the Champions Blueprint with us.
Yeah.
I mean, the love that you have given to South African football has been incredible. I mean, for yourself as a player, what you've done for the national team, what you've done for Amapagania, what you've done for Sundowns. I mean, the story can go on and on and on. Yeah. But for us as the Five Nation, as the Champions Blueprint family, we just want to say thank you so much for the contribution that you have given to South African football and the legacy that you now leave behind, because these players that you are coaching, that's your legacy. That's the legacy that will live on forever. And thank you so much for all that you've done for South African football.
Yeah, Aaron, firstly, I would like to thank the men above and my parents. May their soul rest in peace. And football people, you made me to be where I am today. And the chairman, I believe that if you didn't give me that opportunity, I don't know whether I was going to make it or not. But because you trusted me, you believed in me, you gave me the opportunity. And thank you, Dr. Vilakazi, because you made a difference in South African football by identifying certain players like me to come and play for your team and show South Africans and show the world what Pirates can do in football. And Aaron, thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, Babuto.
No problem, friend.
Thank you.